Hi everyone, my name is Matt. I'm the youth and family pastor at Cornerstone Church in Marshfield. I'm here today with your Cornerstone Connection, a daily devotional. Well, today we're going to conclude the book of Joshua. We're going to be in chapter 24 if you want to make your way there. And as the book of Joshua concludes, so are the days of Joshua himself. They're coming to an end. He is going to pass away here at the end of Joshua, but I don't want to focus on his death and his burial. What I want to focus on is right before then, is he kind of gives his final message, his final speech to the people of Israel, because he's got some pretty clear and hard words for them. And I believe these words that Joshua gives to them are certainly very applicable for us today. So let's pick up his little speech to them in verse 14 of Joshua 24. Here's what it says. He says, "Now fear the Lord and serve him with all faithfulness. Throw away the gods your forefathers worshiped beyond the river and in Egypt, and serve the Lord. But if serving the Lord seems undesirable to you, then choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your fathers served beyond the river or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you are living. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord." Then the people answered, "Far be it from us to forsake the Lord to serve other gods. It was the Lord our God himself who brought us and our fathers up out of Egypt from that land of slavery and performed those great signs before our eyes. He protected us on the entire journey and among all the nations through which we traveled. And the Lord drove out before us all the nations, including the Amorites who lived in the land. We too will serve the Lord because he is our God." Joshua said to the people, "You are not able to serve the Lord. He is a holy God." Now, holy, set apart. He is a jealous God. "He will not forgive your rebellion and your sins. If you forsake the Lord and serve foreign gods, he will turn and bring disaster on you and make an end of you after he has been good to you." But the people said to Joshua, "No, we will serve the Lord." Then Joshua said, "You are witnesses against yourselves that you have chosen to serve the Lord." "Yes, we are witnesses," they replied. "Now then," said Joshua, "throw away the foreign gods that are among you and yield your hearts to the Lord, the God of Israel." And the people said to Joshua, "We will serve the Lord our God and obey him." On that day, Joshua made a covenant for the people, and there at Shechem he drew up for them decrees and laws. Joshua recorded these things in the book of the law of God. Then he took a large stone and set it up there under the oak near the holy place of the Lord. "See," he said to all the people, "this stone will be a witness against us. It has heard all the words the Lord has said to us. It will be a witness against you if you are untrue to your God." Joshua's message is clear, isn't it? God will not share who we are going to follow. He's not going to be one of two gods. He's not going to be one of five gods that people worship and obey and follow. He is a holy God, and he alone will be a person's God and a people's God. And Joshua is making clear, okay, people of Israel, if you indeed are saying you are going to serve the Lord, that means you are going to serve the Lord, period. End of sentence. There is no both and here. It's either or. And I got to say, it reminds me so much of Jesus' words in Matthew chapter 6. It's part of the Sermon on the Mount. And Jesus is speaking kind of in a way like Joshua to the people that are listening to him that day. And he says in Matthew chapter 6, verse 24, he says, "No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other." And then he says, "You cannot serve both God and money." So Jesus is being clear. There is no sharing here. You are either going to follow God in his way and obey him, or you're not. You can't serve both. And so the message that Joshua had for the people in Israel as he was about to pass on is the same message that Jesus had for people about 2,000 years ago. And it's the same message that we have today. Friends, our worship cannot be divided between God and another. Either we worship the one true God or we don't worship him at all. Either we serve the one true God or we don't serve him at all. We need to let go of the gods, little g gods in our life. We need to let go of the idols that we worship either consciously or subconsciously. And we need to be fully devoted followers and worshipers of the one true God. He is an either or God. Either you serve and worship and glorify me, or you don't. It's not both and. And the message is clear today in Joshua and the Gospel of Matthew, and it applies for us today here in the 21st century. Have a great day, friends. We'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.